Hey guys, welcome back to Contest Prep University. I'm Joe Klemczewski with Adam Atkinson in our fifth and final episode in the meal management series. And as I mentioned last time, we're going to glue it all together now with snacks and with different layers of flexibility that you might need. And this was an interesting topic in our Flexible Dieting Institute live support chat this week, Adam, in that I described when I have been in a calorie deficit that was pretty aggressive as a competitive bodybuilder. I would often experiment with different things, and because they were a little too sweet or I was in too much of a calorie deficit, they would kind of backfire. So, people who can say, well, I'm going to have a rice cake with a little peanut butter, and then all of a sudden it's like half a jar of peanut butter. And I've even done things where I would say, well, I'm going to have a protein bar. That's going to be my afternoon snack. And then all of a sudden, if you're hungry enough, you could even binge on protein bars. So all of a sudden you're eating 5 or 6 protein bars. So when you view snacks where you don't necessarily need that entire whole food set of macronutrients, are there things you ask your clients to stay away from or to lean toward?
Lean towards something that's going to sustain hunger. So that's definitely key. We sometimes look at things as good or bad, and I think that if you have a carb only meal, you have a chance of just getting that glucose spike and then crashing right away. So I think that with a snack, it should be somewhat complete, like maybe just a protein. Just a protein is a great way to go. That's always the protein marketing, as well as a healthy snack. And, typically protein's lower in calories than something with a bunch of fat in it. So, with that in consideration, it can be used. But I find my hunger sustained better with a protein and a carb, very, very minimal fats if I can help it. So a good snack for me might be beef jerky, and I might grab like a bagel or something like that. And I might only eat half the bagel because bagels have quite a big carbs in them, but that can be a snack I can bag up and save for later as well. And usually the beef jerky sustains very well. If you don't eat the whole bag and you just eat a serving, that's a great midday snack and something that you can usually buy at any gas station. It's quick and easy to pick up.
I know it's very standard for competitors to just have, sometimes just 6 or 7 of the exact same meals. So it's just like, hey, I made up my turkey, chicken, fish, whatever, rice, vegetables, all the macros are labeled. And it is quite literally just eating the same thing every meal. And they like that because of the simplicity, the consistency, they know how they feel. And I think it all goes back to what you described as just satiety, sustaining that hunger-free zone that you can live in. Other people need a little bit more variety, or they can't do that with their schedule. So I have typically tried to alternate whole food meals when dieting with like protein shakes. Sometimes it's just a scoop of protein powder and water just to slam
Mhm.
down between, phone calls or client sessions. And sometimes it's, something a little bit more entailed. But, to me, that kept me a little bit lighter, on my toes. And even now I tend to view my in-between whole food meals as smaller windows for snacks. So that's where it may be just a granola bar or just a tiny little, piece of fruit or something like that. But it again, I mean, we've said this before, but it really does come down to experimentation and knowing yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, we should maybe touch on emergency snacks, just having something on hand where glucose levels really drop when you're in prep and you're really hungry. So, communicating that with your coach is huge, letting them know you're having these crashes. And I'm not talking just lower blood sugar, where you're maybe between 70 and 99. We're talking you're getting shaky, dizzy. So you're probably below that 70. At that time, I don't even want someone to test. I just want them to eat something and feel better. And then we can auto regulate that from there.
And another really good just differential is that, of course, you want to prevent that because you've got such high quality meals and your meal timing is fine, but also to be patient, because when it truly is low blood sugar, you're just kind of tanking, maybe you're starting to feel hypoglycemic. A little goes a long way. So it may be that just two little pretzels or two little gummy bear things, like, they have those Mott's and Del Monte little packets of gummy bears now that are real fruit juice, that kind of thing. Instead of thinking, oh my gosh, this is a crisis, and you head, into the pantry and mow down 2,000 calories. I mean, it really does help if you can rebalance that blood sugar level very slowly and incrementally anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
But to your point, have those options ready. Have a protein bar or granola bar stashed in your, bag or briefcase, whatever you need. But Adam, thanks so much. This, I think, was a very practical type of series. I wanted it to be something different than we've done before, in that we're giving exact examples of some of the things that we use ourselves and specifically ask our clients. So well done there. And I will see you next time to record another series. And we'll see you guys in Contest Prep University.